Good evening, everyone. Okay, so this make me nervous, but anyway, part of my
You're right, Archbishop.
gratitude. It's part of my obligation to Archbishop. Wait, what's happening now? Let me just pull up my
Special
script.
special mention.
Okay, so I don't know. I entitled this eulogy for Archbishop Angel Lagdameo. Um, okay. While everyone was having their copy of the BLD coffee table book signed by Archbishop, I, on the other hand, wondered why I still did not have my copy signed by him since 2015, when the CTB was first released. But finally, after 5 years, I had my copy signed by Archbishop on the last day of his mission as the Global Spiritual Director of the BLD community. This was the last time I would see him in person on February 16, 2020, the last day of the 6th BLD Interdistrict Conference. And he wrote this very touching message on my book. Alfred Kudemus, BLD Secretariat. Alfred, I thank you very much for the many years of service to BLD. God reward you for that. Best wishes for the future. Signed, Angel Lagdameo, February 16, 2020. As an afterthought, though, I think he was thanking BLD for the 22 years he served as our global CSD. For me, the signature of Archbishop was very important and very meaningful. I see his signature in many important communications for the BLD community. After all, important matters are referred to him for his approval or concurrence. His signature is rather long and fluid in style, but what amazed me was his patience in scribbling it on every piece of covenant pledge that we endorsed to him for signing. And there are many from the districts. He did not do it hurriedly, but he would sign each paper, taking his time, like he was saying a prayer for the new covenanted member. One time, I consulted him about resigning as CSL secretary, and he just told me that if I feel my work is a mission, then I should pray and ask the Lord for his will. His words motivated my heart, so I stayed on for the past 19 years now. Communicating with Archbishop was never difficult. He would arrange his schedule for BLD and the CSL, and I just had to confirm with his office secretary, Sister Susan Cueco, who was just as accommodating. May her soul, too, rest in peace. From the start of knowing Archbishop, I felt at home with him because he was soft-spoken and welcoming. Many districts would ask anniversary messages from him, and he just promptly obliged without need for follow-up. His messages were always spiritually motivating. Everyone describes him as a gentle, peaceful, and humble person. His many pictures capture his smile, and you would really know such smile comes from an open and kind heart. He really enjoyed picture taking and selfie, and he would be smiling every time. He was very relatable, no barrier whatsoever. He was also very thoughtful and caring. Every time he would come for a pastoral visit with the CSL, he brought with him a box full of delicacies from Iloilo, not only for 5 couples, but including one for myself and Lily. Every New Year, he distributes his personalized calendar. One time, he gave us rosaries when he came back from Rome to attend the beatification of San Pedro Calungsod. He also secured for the BLD community an apostolic blessing from Saint John Paul II in 2003. It was a very meaningful affirmation for BLD, and we were really grateful for Archbishop's thoughtfulness to secure it for us. The CSL would always remember him on his birthday, which is this coming August 2, and he would be thrilled to receive the birthday gifts that the CSL would give him, or blowing the candle on his birthday cake. One such gift was a black jacket which I was tasked to buy. I was just happy that it fitted him nicely, and I was told by his nurse, RJ, that it was his favorite jacket every time he traveled. I was privileged to attend his Silver Episcopal Jubilee in Jaro in 2005. This was the first time I witnessed such an event. Although there were many church dignitaries and visitors, we felt important as his guests. Archbishop went out of his way to greet us and, of course, have a photo op with him. One could sense how much he is loved by his community. Archbishop attended all official gatherings of BLD leaders and conferences. We know that those conferences would not be momentous without him around. Even when he just recovered from his sickness, he insisted on attending IDC 5 in 2017 and even joined the native dancing in open air to the anxiety of his assistant. He enjoyed his time with the youth and the singles. He was with us in 2008 during the Joint Youth and Singles Philippine District Conference. In October 2019, he also came to the first Singles Philippine Interdistrict Conference, although we learned that he was restricted from traveling. From the look on his face, he was so happy and even put on a hoodie jacket that we gave him. Singles from all over the Philippines were just so thrilled to meet him in person, from only seeing his name on paper. Archbishop exuded hope in him and gratefulness. He inspired people around him. He initiated Scholarship of Hope program for the poorest of the poor. He supported BLD's collaboration with Gawad Kalinga in its shelter for the poor advocacy. He helped raise calamity funds by blessing the CSL appeals. He wanted BLD to continue and become a true witness of evangelization. Thus, he kept on prodding the CSL to come up with a coffee table book to document the work of the community over the years. And he gave the title, 30 Years of BLD, Continuing Journey of Faith, Hope, and Love. On his 80th birthday, I posted a greeting for him on my FB page and got hundreds of greetings. I told his nurse to show these greetings to Archbishop, and he graciously sent me a video clip thanking me and BLD. I think some of you saw that clip a while ago in Manila corporate worship. This must be his last recording for BLD. He mentioned me by name, and I was so touched that he still remembered me when I know he was already forgetful. When I remembered the time when he blessed my new car, it was he who reminded me, Alfred, come, let us now bless your new car. Archbishop's very favorite song is, of course, the song of Lorante, Handog. And the refrain goes, Tatanda at lilipas rin ako, ngunit mayroong awitin iiwanan sa inyong alaala dahil minsan tayo nagkasama. Today I remember you, Archbishop. Isa kayong handog, a gift to all of us. You are the song that will forever remain in our hearts. I will not forget your kindness, your gentle spirit, your calmness in your trials, your deep spirituality through your loving homilies and reflections. The BLD community is deeply grateful for the 22 years you served and guided us. So we join you in your prayers to the Father, your favorite verse, your presence, O Lord, I seek. Farewell for now. Do not forget me and all of us in your conversation with God as we continue to pray for you. God bless po, Bishop, until we meet again. Thank you.
Thank you.